Hi, this is Fix My Fibro and my name's Bernadette. So, in recent years, after the pandemic and the advent of long COVID, there's been a huge research effort into what is causing this severe fatigue condition. It has 200 symptoms, just like fibromyalgia, and like chronic fatigue, which is similar. We're all bundled in together. But the doctors and researchers are only acknowledging that long COVID is similar to chronic fatigue syndrome. And they've sort of like just left fibromyalgia out of the picture. I'm going to explain why that is and what the difference is. So, what is accepted or is becoming accepted in medical circles is that an immunological condition called mast cell activation syndrome is potentially responsible for the long COVID symptoms and also for chronic fatigue syndrome. Well, if we go back to historical records as such, anyone with fibromyalgia tends to have chronic fatigue, but also has an additional chronic pain element. And I can explain what that extra chronic pain element is. It's a separate metabolic disorder. It's also, in my opinion, immunological. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. And that is the difference, basically. So MCAS is now almost accepted that it's part of chronic fatigue syndrome and potentially long COVID. MCAS, or mast cell activation syndrome, is a hugely complex illness. I'm going to do so many videos on MCAS, on the triggers, on the subtleties, on all the potential intolerances, on everything that makes up MCAS. Everything from a systemic onset where it affects your whole body and you'll have symptoms for 2 years, to just flares, just where you have little flare-ups that you feel in all different places in your body, because mast cells are located pretty much on the outside of just about every artery in your body. They concentrate, they're known to be in the gut, or you have gut symptoms, you have lung symptoms, you have symptoms under your skin, you can have nasal, really severe sinus symptoms, and that in itself, the fact that these mast cells are located externally to your artery, if that's the inside of your artery, hello, your mast cells are on the outside. They're like your fingernails. And when they pop open, which is what they do, they release a whole host of nasties, cytokines, leukotrienes, prostaglandins, histamine. And so it's this elevated response, or this repeated response, that causes much of the symptoms in chronic fatigue, long COVID, and also fibromyalgia. The difference, though, and I'll talk about it in a lot of detail, is a purine, Purine, metabolic disorder that affects our receptor channeling, and we end up having gouty, all the crampy, the morning stiffness. Literally, if you alter or you do what I say, which I've been doing for 15 years now, you literally don't have that pain, that half of the illness. It shuts off. So I'm going to explain it all. I think that's enough for this video. Please keep watching, and I hope you are enjoying this information.